are the 3 that I need to read for not Magical Readathon. Don't know just what to do with myself. Why do you do this to yourself, you 'Twas a wild adventure. Oh, fucking battery. Wait there. I'll come back. I paid attention. I should have known. You're probably with your friends, dancing on tabletops. Hello, fair dawning friends. Welcome to another weekly vlog. We are coming into the last week of February and we have a stack of books to read. Yay! So I'm going to show you what physical books I need to read. Bearing in mind I also have 2 Kindle books to read. So let's just so this is the stack of physical books I need to read this week. I'm on chapter 9 now, which is page 100. This has got 415 pages in. I'm only on page 169. That is apparently only 2 hours of audio though. 2 and some hours of audio. So this should be something I can get done today. It's Monday by the way, but it is Monday 1 AM. Why would you start a vlog at a normal time of day, eh? Why can you not just start a vlog at 1 AM before you go to bed? It's normal, I promise. So, next book is Eva Evergreen's Semi-Magical Witch. This is a middle grade, but it's big for a middle grade, and it's like 400 pages, is it? Is it? Let's have a look. Yes, 388 pages. So, it looks thicker than it is actually. This will be doable. I tried to get this on audio, but it is impossible, and I did want to get the second one, but I need to read the first one to see if I like it first. So this is going to be purely physical, unless I can somehow find this on audio without having to pay for it. We shall see. This is mixed media, so hence the reason why I got 2 hours left. This chonker is the last in the Faithful and Fallen series, and this bad boy is going to set me back. 685 pages is what this is, and this is going to break me. I know it's going to break me. It's the final book, and the other 3 have broken me, but these 3 are the 3 that I need to read for Royal Readathon in order to complete Royal Readathon. So this alone is 6, 9. That alone is 1,000 pages. Yeah. But then I have 2 more physical books I need to read. This one's mixed media. And again, I'm not really sure. There's still 460 odd pages here. God, why do I do this to myself? Why do I do this to myself? So I'm hoping that I can get some reading done on sprints over the next couple of days. Because I've got Jem from Bookish Jem. I'm on her sprints tonight. I've got my sprints tomorrow. I've got Becca's sprints on Sunday. So, and then I've got next Monday. I'm not on any sprints, but I do still have that extra day to read. So I've got like 8 days to read this amount of pages. I don't even want to 1,560. Jesus Christ, on a bicycle. This is just physical reads. So Bone Ships, I've heard that this is quite slow. I do have the audio as well, but I'm used to high fantasy. I'm used to slow books, so I'm hoping that this is not going to be as daunting as some people have found it. Pray for me, guys, pray for me. And then I still have to read Solitaire, which was Lima's pick for my 12 books, 12 prompts. Again, I'll leave it up here, down below, so you know what I'm referring to with that. And, oh, Jesus Christ. was supposed to be exporting my vlog for this week, and I hadn't pressed start because I'm an idiot. So I need to read this, which is the book that he picked, and then the prompt he picked is something that gives me early morning vibes. So I've chosen A Cozy Mystery, which is The Lethal by Your Beauty by Janet De Leon, and that is around 150 pages. And then I still need to read this. It's A Threat of Shadows by J.A. Andrews or L.A. Andrews or something Andrews, which is my Kindle pick for my trying to get through my Kindle backlist. If I don't get through these, because these are on my official TBR, as well as the 2 Kindle books, if I don't get through these, I have to take a punishment next month. And I can't really afford to take a punishment next month because I have a number of buddy reads I am starting. A number of chunky books that I am starting. I've got the Golden Fool. Golden Fool that I'm starting. I've got Priory of the Orange Tree as a buddy read. I've got Silkfire as a buddy read. I have so many books. So many books. I'm supposed to be starting Wheel of Time, but I think I might push that back. So yeah, I've got a lot to read in March, so I need to finish these this week, because I roll my books over that I don't finish. I don't just put them to one side. So as well as a punishment, I will have to roll these books over if I don't finish them, which means adding more books to my TBR. I also forgot about, I've got Addy to add for next month as well, because we're doing a Patreon buddy read for Spooks' Patreon. Why do you do this to yourself, you stupid bitch? We all know that I have no chill. Kitty warned you, tells me all the time that I have no chill. And I continuously prove her right. So there we go. Welcome to the vlog. It's a me problem, not a you problem. I might also just shove on a foot mask while I'm here. Why not? I've got another 80% to wait for. It's 1:10 in the morning. All my friends are asleep. I've got no one to talk to. Oh God. Peace out, friends. Welcome to the Lobster Show. Bye. Hey. Welcome to the mess that is my hair. Do you know what? My hair is supposed to be blonde. I thought I'd taken out all my dye. Clearly I haven't. I just now look grey. So I'm grey at 34 years old. Yay for me. So tonight I had sprints with Liv, Danny, Becca and Katie, and 'twas a wild adventure. Did I tell you last night I had sprints with Jem and Chloe? Because I did. And I read Solitaire. And tonight I thought, stuff it, I'll switch over to either Evergreen, Seven Magical Witch. And I feel like I'm not necessarily, I don't know if it's a hangover, I don't know if it's a slump starting, I don't know what my brain is doing right now at this very moment in time, but it's saying don't read, don't read. I think it's because my friend, we've been talking about Penny Dreadful, and I linked it down in the comments, not in the comments, in the description of my last video, and I watched the first 2 episodes, and it is so good. It's quite gory and gothic, and it has a witch that also reads tarot, and it's just my heart and my vibe in a visual form of a series. And I don't know how many seasons. It also has Josh Hartnett in it. If you don't know who Josh Hartnett is, this here is Josh Hartnett. And yes please, especially in this, yes please. If I can find a picture, I will put a picture of him in the actual show, and what he looks like. You're welcome. I'm just an ordinary Yorkshire lass. So I got 94 pages through this today on sprints. I was tired, I'm not now, so I'm going to try and get some more ways through this. And I'm thinking that hopefully this will get me out of my, whatever this vibe is I'm feeling right now. I think it's partly down to, I tried to go into the bone ships, and that for me, the blurb, for one, my vibe, dragons, political intrigue, war, like ships made out of bone. Who doesn't, like, a banished land? Do you know what I mean? It's just, it is my vibe. It gave me Hob, Gwyn, all the vibes, and it's got quote by John Gwyn as well. And as soon as I was just like, I need that in my life. It was also gifted by the amazing Rosie, who is one of my closest friends. I need to meet Rosie. This is, I'm just putting it out there, we need to meet ASAP Rocky, because this is just not, it's just not appropriate at all that we've not met yet. But yeah, she gifted me that, and I was really excited for all those reasons. I know someone who's got 100 pages into that and still not liking it, and someone said you need to get halfway through and then it picks up. I'm an advocate for DNFing. And oh, another thing, it's also Cassidy's book club pick. It's her first book of her very first book club, and I want to support another creator. And I know this is not me saying I'm not supporting them if I have to DNF a book, but so many people are having similar reactions, and I just feel like a bit shit being one of those people who's not really a fan. Again, I don't know if it's because I've come off from a massive high of Crescent City 2. I keep calling it Crescent City 2. House of Sky and Breath, Hosab, the amazing book that is. I don't know if it's just like I was high on that life and in Savage and Math World and tried to switch to another type of like adult fantasy, but it is a totally different vibe. I wasn't prepared for the switch. I've also been told by Becca today that she doesn't like Malice. She's soft DNFing Malice, and I feel like this is deja vu. Because I feel like in my mind, this scene has happened before. It hasn't, although it might have done, you know, because if you... Has it? Did it happen in a parallel universe? If you believe in multiverse, then you might think this is real. I feel like I said this before about Malice and her soft DNF in it, but I haven't. Because she only told me last night after I came on sprints and did my clip for yesterday's vlog. Yeah, I don't know. All I came on to say was I read 95 pages of this. And I still have this to read this week. Am I going to read this? I've got the audio for this now though. I didn't have it before. We are only on Tuesday though. We are going into Wednesday. And if I sit and like focus tomorrow, I will be able to get through quite a bit of this. But tomorrow I do also need to edit a Friday video, so I'm either going to tomorrow after work, or maybe I'm on lunch because I'm working from home tomorrow. I'm either going to film the If You Can Only Keep 10 Books tag, which Becca's tagged me in. Thank you, Becca, for putting me through this pain of picking only 10 books. I feel like you are gonna enjoy the fact that I'm gonna be torturing myself over which to Castell book to pick, which Schwab book to pick, which Lee Bardugo to pick, and which Sarah J. Maas book to pick. You are gonna be sat there thinking, she wants to pick them all, and she can't, because she can only pick 10 books. Thanks. She just wants to torture me. I thought we were friends. I'm gonna go get another... I think you all know what I'm getting. Put the emoji in the comments if you know what I'm gonna be making right now. I'm gonna make another one before bed. And probably take Eva Evergreen Semi-Magical Witch to bed. This is giving me... I think I said this one actually. Oh, this was gifted by Lottie, by the way. It's part of my Secret Santa for Spoops. The reason I put this in here is because it didn't come with a note, but I knew it was from Lotte. But this was for Spook's Secret Santa. Or was it Secret Spooks? I can't remember one of them. It was one of them. Was it Secret Santa? Yeah, Secret Santa from Lotte. Yeah, so this gives me very, very much Kiki Delivery Service vibes. I am enjoying this so far. It is cute. It is, like I said, giving me very much Kiki Delivery Service vibes. Although, like you said, she's a semi-magical witch. And Kiki was a witch, like a fully fledged witch. Although she was still a novice. So basically, the point of this book... I'm rambling. So this book follows a young girl called Eva Evergreen. Her mother is a grandmaster, which also gives me kind of Spellslinger vibes because his dad was a mage high in the clan. So, although it's not, yeah, that kind of whole mother being a powerful magical being thing literally just was like, oh shit, Spellslinger. But this is not that kind of book, do you know what I mean? It's middle grade, so it's never going to be the evil that Kel's had inflicted on him. If you know, you know. So, yeah, her mum is a magical grandmaster witch. And Eva is about to go on her novice quest to become, go on her novice quest to become a novice witch from an apprenticeship witch. And she's 12 years old, and it's just lovely. So far, she's just started her quest. So, I'm 94 pages in, and I'm really enjoying it. Will there ever be a time when I don't ramble in a clip? And I can actually just keep it concise? Probably not, which is why my vlogs are always like 40 or 50 minutes long. But, put me on 2-speed. What else do we need to tell you? Oh, this came today. It's not a book. It is something that I'm going to use for my prints. I'm hoping, Catherine said that she puts her prints in here. And I'm hoping that I can use this for my prints from Fairy Loot. And any book boxes I get, that hopefully they will all fit in this. And I can keep them safe. This only holds 40. So that has 40 sleeves, I think. Yeah, it only has 40 pockets. So this could be half full anyway by the time I finished. But I really need somewhere safe to put my prints. So this is what I've got for this. I do have a lovely book coming tomorrow, which I'm not going to mention now. I'm going to wait till it arrives because I really want you to just take in and bask in the full amazingness of this book. I'm so excited to read it. It's by an indie author. I saw him on Twitter. I will leave them linked down below. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else I need to update you on other than I'm going to bed now. And I will see you all. Oh, did I mention? I'm looking at ordering some slogan tees and like sweatshirts and hoodies from an Etsy store with my favourite sayings on. Y'all know what they are. I can't remember who gave me the idea, but I just think it'd be something fun. I wanted some more clothes to lounge about in, so why not buy myself some slogan tees with my favourite slogans on. I'm going to do that. But yeah, thank you all for watching this very weird clip. And why have I just thanked you all for watching? We're in the middle of the week. Strange. But I will see you all on the morrow. Peace. Hello friends. Welcome to Wednesday, Thursday. What day are we on? We're coming into Thursday because once again I'm updating you at midnight. So what I do want to update you on is something that came in the post today. Two things that came in the post today. First is a gift, and this is JJK Volume 0. I've been talking to Jem from Bookish Gems a lot. I will leave her links down below. As always, anyone I mention in this video, if they have a channel or social media, I will link them down below. We were talking about manga the other day, and she showed me her shelves. And there were quite a few manga. In fact, approximately 20 or so different manga series that she has that I was just like, I like the sound of that. Let's just like write that down. And one of them was JJK. She accidentally ended up with 2 copies. It's a bit shiny. 2 copies of this. And she said that she would send me a copy that she had spare. So I was like, okay, because apparently Volume 0 is extremely difficult to get hold of now, even though it's a relatively new series compared to some of the other manga that's out there. So this is starting off my JJK collection. I need a manga shelf, a manga bookcase, to be fair, which is going to get purchased soon, hopefully. Just need to find out size and spacing. And then another thing that came today, I am so excited for this. I have seen that this author tweet about this for a while now, and this is Legends on Lattes. And this just gives me, if you've ever played World of Warcraft or Neverwinter or those kinds of games, this just gives me those vibes. And do you know, like, totally off topic, well, not totally off topic, but on a bit of a tangent, there was, I don't know if it was on a YouTube video that I watched or if it was an advert, but on TV, but I saw an advert of an orc and his wife, like World of Warcraft characters in an advert, and I just thought that'd be so funny as an actual series of some kind. And then lo and behold, someone's made similar characters into a book. And I just love the whole, like, Legends and Lattes. It's a novel of high fantasy and low stakes. And I just love it. It says, a hot cup of fantasy, slice of life with a dollop of romantic froth. Just the way that it's worded. And this author is Travis Baldry, I think that's how you pronounce it. He's actually a voice actor. And he's also written code for a few games as well. So he's a very talented gentleman. And this is a self-pubbed book. And it wasn't that expensive for a self-pub book either. It was like £9 or £8.80 something daft. But it really wasn't that expensive for what this is. And it is just over 300 pages. I'm really looking forward to reading this. I am going to try, and this is the emphasis on try, and read at least one book from an indie or self-pubbed author each month. So I've put on my Twitter a request for indie/self-pubbed authors for fantasy. And I've already got D.W. Ross on my radar. I've already got Travis on my radar and Ryan Cahill. I have Ryan Cahill and D.W. Ross on my wish list. I'm going to try and at least purchase one of their books. The only downside, I'm going to say this now, the only downside of buying physical indie pub books is that they are a bit more expensive than traditionally published books. Especially when you get to the size of books that D.W. Ross put out and that Ryan Cahill put out. They're about 20 quid a hardback, and they are currently only out in hardback. So make of that what you will. If you want to support indie published authors, self-pubbed authors, I would highly recommend doing so, whether you get them on Kindle. And I wouldn't be able to read these books on Kindle. I need the physical copies. I can't read a book that chunky on Kindle. I just couldn't, I wouldn't be able to. So I'm willing to spend the money. If it means buying one a month, it means buying one a month. It's no big deal. They only got 2 books out each anyway, so yeah, that's another thing. But KJ Sutton is another author that I would highly recommend you buy the Fortuna Swan series. She's currently got book 5, not on hold, but she's not rushing it, and it's due out her early 2023 hopefully. So it gives you plenty of time to catch up on the first 4. Highly recommend that series. It's a dark, fair romance, and it does have a lot of trigger warnings. KJ Sutton, Kelsey, is great with putting trigger warnings in the beginning of her books. So if you want to look at her trigger warnings before going into the books, DM me, message me, I will let you know what the trigger warnings are, or you can look them up online. If I remember, after I've edited, I will leave them linked down below. Like, I will leave them listed down below if I remember. If I don't, you can just DM me. My socials are linked down below, and I will let you know what the trigger warnings are, because I have done that for someone before. So, despite the trigger warnings, I love KJ Sutton's books. Her writing is so immersive, her characters are great. I just, in fact, feel like I want to reread the whole series now. And tab it, because there's a lot of things that go on. That's a thing for another day. But one thing I also liked about this was that Travis put up on his like, I don't even know if we had a sway at all in what cover he chose. He did put on his Twitter, like, do you prefer the matte or the glossy? And I chose matte. I don't know what it is, but this kind of velvety matte feel of the self-pub books, I just love it. I don't know why I like it so much. It feels more expensive. And don't get me wrong, some of these books are expensive for what they are, but I do have The Fall on ebook, which is when I signed up to Ryan Kale's newsletter. I got The Fall for free, so I might try and read The Fall and this next month, and if I enjoy The Fall, I'm going to get the hardback version and then the rest of Ryan Kale's series in hardback, I think, because The Fall is a prequel to the actual series he's bringing out. Anyway, this has just been my update on 2 books, no reading, and talk about India's self-pubbed authors for 8 minutes. You're welcome. I'm just an ordinary Yorkshire. I haven't read at all tonight. I have been procrastinating. I was supposed to finish my safeguarding course. I've got 2 units left. It's midnight, so I'm going to head to bed in a minute and then wake up early tomorrow, film, edit, and maybe get some more stuff done. If not, I'll take my laptop to my parents' house. It's no big deal. I can't remember what I was going to say. Yes. And then I was supposed to read, but I haven't read at all. And I've barely done any work. But I have sorted out my TBR for March, or part of it, and then I've got to do my game of jazz. Last time I checked, there was around 15 books on this TBR. And I know Shell said, and Siobhan and Catherine have all said, don't take a punishment for March, and don't take punishments on your TBR. But I've set my game up like that, so I won't be taking a punishment because I will be starting all of the books before the end of the month. So what I've decided to do is, for the Royal Readathon, I have chosen House of Sky and Breath to fulfill the war prompt, as well as the familial bonds prompt in the Royal Readathon. So that has me done, completed, and successfully finished the Royal Readathon. I will remember to track my books. I will do that at some point. But these are the 2 physical books I will be continuing with. We're currently going into Thursday, so it'll be up until Monday. I will be continuing on with these, and then I will be The Threat of Shadows. I will start, and I'm hoping to start and finish my cozy mystery, which is the Lethal Bio Beauty by Jan DeLeon. That is only 180 pages, so I'm hoping that I can actually get that done quite quickly, because the first book was Speedy Gonzales. Like, I sped through that because it was so funny. The characters are genuinely just like old lady sleuths, and she's not, but she meets some old lady sleuths, and it's just so much fun. So yes, I've just got 2 books left. I've started them in February, so technically I'm winning. I just need to start the other 2, and then I don't have to take a punishment. Tomorrow morning I'm going to get up and film my TBR Game of Jazz and pick my 12 books 12 prompt pick for March. Some of the books actually I don't own, so yet. So it might mean that come payday I have to purchase an additional book. We shall see. Currently my TBR stands at about 15 books, I think, with buddy reads and stuff. But the buddy reads that I've got are like 50 pages a day, so they're gonna like slowly finish themselves anyway. I haven't sorted out my mini magical readathon. I will be sorting the rest of the prompts out. I've had to have one book so far, which is Ravens, because I didn't finish it in the last round. And Plain Bad Heroines, I was supposed to read in the last round, but I don't have to add that as an extra book because I'm also coinkedinkly buddy reading that next month. That's just fallen at the right time, because the girls that I talked to, like Shell and Katie and Catherine and Siobhan and Danny and Becky, we all agreed to read Plain Bad Heroines next month, and we're going to do like a little group chat buddy read each month. I've just realised when I was looking through my Royal Magical Readathon that I'd picked that for a prompt and I didn't get around to it, so it just works out well, doesn't it? So yeah, I'm gonna go now and get to bed, get some sleep. Wish me luck for tomorrow for my bloody consultation, 'cause I bloody hate hospitals. The amount of hospitals visits I've had this last couple of months, and I need to pack my bag for tomorrow as well for the weekend. Jesus, I'm so basic. Hello friends, we're getting ready to go to my familia's house. So I'm packing, and you know, packing the essentials: the Kindle, Solitaire, and Eva Evergreen's The Magical Witch. Books. Am I packing clothes yet? No, I need to leave in half an hour. Why I've left it this long to pack my stuff, I do not know. I have 45% exported of my video due to go up tomorrow. I'm just hoping that I can get it exported and then just leave my computer and then upload it onto YouTube. My friend comes by to do his washing anyway, so I know you shouldn't leave electronics on when you leave the house, but this is an emergency. I need to get my video up for tomorrow. That to me is an emergency. Since I started saying that I'm going to do 2 videos a week, plus my live, this year, so far I've been successful. 1 week here and did 3 videos plus a live. Pat on the back, Lisa. So I am not going to fail now just because I procrastinated and left it too long to film my TBR. No, it is what it is. So we're now on 52%, so it's going quite fast. It's going quite fast. It's going quite fast. I'm gonna finish packing, pack some clothes because I need clothes for a couple of days, and then head off to l'hôpital, and I will probably film some shies on my phone for you, some b-roll, some cutesy little things. And this time I'm going to remember to take my biscuit tea, because I tried normal tea after almost a month of biscuit tea and nothing else, and tasted weird, very weird. Me not like, so let's not do that again. And yeah, I'm literally, Chloe said this on live the other day, I'm going to be one of those people, and me and my group of friends, I think, are going to be those people that take their own tea bags everywhere. Yeah. Not mad about it, because it's great tea. Yorkshire tea, sponsor me. Joking. Yorkshire tea won't even see this. Tea ambassador. But no, seriously, if you haven't tried biscuit tea by Yorkshire tea, try it. Buy yourself a case like I did off the Amazons. Oh, it's 60% done, and I am going to head off to, sorry, I can't be late for the hospital, can I? Because they won't see me then, will they? And I need them to see me, so I'm going to finish packing and get going. See you all to speak to probably on Sunday. Oh, can we just address the fact that I tried reading Bone Chips and they say the Moran. I'm sorry, did you not get the memo? It's Morrow, not Moran. That threw me off totally, not even gonna lie. That, literally, I stopped the audiobook and I was like, what? What? So maybe I dislike the Bone Chips just because of that thing. But I'm going to try it again next month, I think. Maybe. I don't know. I'm going. I keep saying I'm going. I'm going.
Can someone tell me why? Every time I fall in love, it seems to be at the wrong time. You walked into my life, and I knew right then and there I wouldn't get you off my mind. But then I looked you up, and there she was, in your arms all cute and stuff. You got someone, no signs of breaking up. Why does my heart attract over me, wanting someone that I can't have, can't take it back, this feeling damn. Why do you gotta be taken? You don't know how long I've been waiting for someone like you. Now there's nothing I can do. Why do you gotta be taken? Can't you see my heart is breaking over you? You're just too good to be true. Why do you gotta be taken? You're surprised that you already got someone. She's lucky to be standing by your side. One look in your eyes, and I wish it could be different, because you and me have such a good vibe. Good vibe. But when she calls you up, gets all your love, can't lie. I wish that there was us, and I'm trying, but you're someone she can trust, which makes me want you more, even than before. I'd do anything to be yours. I can't ignore that you adore her. Why do you gotta be taken? Don't know how long I've been waiting for someone like you. Now there's nothing I can do. Why do
Back
you gotta
in
be
my
taken?
favourite dressing gown. I am at my parents again. They've gone out to take Maze for a walk. Last night I finished Solitaire, and I gave it 4 stars. I don't give half stars, so it's 4 stars. And I'm on to Lethal by Your Beauty. And I'm currently 19% in, but it is only a 267 page book, and I'm on page 47. So I've got a while of this year, but if I can get this done today, I'm already partway through Eva Evergreen's A Magical Witch, so I should be able to get that done tomorrow, and at least start Threat of Shadows. So we're getting there. Can I finish it all by the end of the week? You will see. Hi guys, Sunday. So I'm back from the parents. I'm nice and comfy and cosy, as always. And I have finished Solitaire, and I think this is going to be a 4 stars for me. I didn't have a chance to sort of explain over the weekend what the reason for my rating was. I just showed a bit of B-roll of like me starting and finishing the book, and you know, some stuff that happened over the weekend. The reason I gave this 4 stars is because I did like the main character Tori. Initially I was just, it's hard to, even now, people in general kind of struggle to understand mental health and the different ways in people deal with depression and anxiety and things like that. So for me, this did hit a bit close to home in some respects. Oh, fucking battery. Wait there. I'm coming back. I'm back. Okay. So I did kind of understand I don't know. Maybe it's because as an adult, sometimes it's hard for me to put myself in a teenager's shoes. I know it's difficult when you struggle with that kind of thing, but it did seem a lot like she wasn't willing to try and help herself, which grated on me a lot. Maybe because it's, I don't know, part of it was just frustrating to read. I know it's supposed to be frustrating to read, and it's not going to be it's not a comfortable read in any way, shape or form, because it does deal with, like, there is a trigger one at the beginning, like suicidal thoughts, suicide attempts, suicidal ideation, self-harm, depression, eating disorders, and obsessive compulsive disorder. So it does give you a trigger warning in the beginning, but even knowing that going in, it was still very frustrating to read, and maybe because I saw a lot myself in Tori as well, where there were times where I literally didn't do anything to help myself, and I can see, again, not condoning the behaviour of her so-called friends, but I can see why her friends were getting frustrated with her, because she wasn't talking to them about her issues. She was just coming across as not wanting to be involved, or not happy for her friends when things happened to them that were positive. And because she also didn't discuss her feelings with her friends, they obviously just assumed that she was being, you know, stuck up, thought she was better than them or whatever. So there was a miscommunication happened a lot in this. And I feel like if they'd have just communicated, which again I know is hard, it would have been, she would have come to the realisation a lot quicker about what was going on with her mental health. But that being said, it is a very realistic depiction of what can happen if you don't deal with your mental health problems. So for that, I give it 4 stars. I can't say that I enjoyed the book, which is why it ended up being a 4-star, because I can't say, oh my god, I really enjoyed this book, 10 out of 10 would recommend, because I just can't. It wasn't a book that I thoroughly enjoyed reading, you know, for shits and giggles. There were parts, like Michael Holden in this is a character in himself. Like, he sounds like he kind of got it hard fall for, because he's also pretty damaged, clearly. You kind of know that going in as soon as you meet the guy. So I'm a sucker for a damaged individual. But yeah, that's all I can say about this really, without going into too much detail, too many spoilers. It was good, but I think because I can't give it a high rating for enjoyment, that's why it's a 4. But for everything else, the writing was amazing, the characters, they were all great in their own way. Some I really hated, but again, for me, if you can make me hate a character, then that for me is a good identifier that you're good. It's an identifier that you're good at writing, because you can make me hate a character, you can make me love a character, you can get me angry at a character, you can make me sad and happy. If you can make me feel things for characters, then, you know, for me, the writing is good. The plot was good, and yeah, so everything else was rated highly. It was just the enjoyment. I can't really rate it highly for enjoyment, because sounds really weird that I'm giving a 4-star to a book that I didn't enjoy loads, but I hope you get what I mean when I say this. This book is not going to be for everybody. I am going to say that right now. If you haven't dealt with your own mental health issues, or you struggle to read about people with mental health issues, this is not going to be for you. And obviously it gives you trigger warnings going in anyway. So don't think, well, I'll pick it up just in case. No. If you're not in the right headspace to read this kind of book, if you don't like reading books about these kinds of struggles, I would suggest you don't pick it up. But if you don't mind picking up things like that, and if you want a glimpse into potentially what it could be like for somebody who struggles with mental health problems like depression and suicidal thoughts and things, if you want to look into someone's life where it's not sugar-coated, and it's not glossed over, it's not idealised in any way, it is just a raw look at someone's life. If you're interested in that, I would recommend you pick it up. Eva Evergreen's Magical Witch. I haven't read any more of this yet. This is my Royal Readathon book. So because I want to finish Royal Readathon, I'm going to pick this up next. But I have been reading Lethal Bayou Beauty on Becca's Live. Chloe is live in an hour. And I need to film my Fairy Loot unboxing. And I also need to edit this. So yes, for this. So far, same as before, I was enjoying it, and I'm on page 94. I will update when I've read some more of this. I'm going to try and get my Fairy Loot filmed and edited and scheduled, and I'll just edit for the first bit of Chloe's sprints and then read for the rest. But I really do want to, I started watching Penny Dreadful a few weeks ago. I mentioned this in my vlogs a few weeks ago. I got to episode 7, I'm just starting episode 7 now. And I will say it again, if you did not watch my vlog from a few weeks ago. If this is your first time watching me, hi, I'm Lisa, I'm weird. It is pretty gory, not gonna lie. Some of the scenes are unnecessarily gory, but I can't remember her name. Is it Eva Green, or have I just got that stuck in my head now because I'm watching Eva Evergreen, because I'm reading Eva Evergreen's The Magical Witch? I think it's Eva Green. There's a girl in this series called Vanessa, and I think she is called Eva Green, the actress. Yes, Eva Green. Eva Green is an amazing actress. That's with a guy called Malcolm, who's played by, let me just get his name, Timothy Dalton. He plays an explorer who is very rich, and he invites Ethan, played by Josh Hartnett, as an ex-American soldier turned wayward actor that is travelling around England for some reason that we don't yet know why. He hires him to help search for his daughter, who's been taken by this really mysterious creature. The same mysterious creature, from early on we can kind of guess what kind of creature these creatures are, but there's a character called Vanessa, played by Eva Green, who is a witch type person. Don't think she refers to herself as a witch, but she reads tarot. This was recommended to me by my friend because he knows that I like reading tarot, and he knows that I'm into like crystals and witches and that kind of thing, and he was like, this is your kind of thing. And he's not wrong, and he's got to episode 7 of the first series now, and I'm like, I'm really intrigued, and I want to put down books to watch TV, which never happens. This does not happen. I would rather read than watch a TV series, generally speaking. But this has made me like, last night I put down the books and watched like 3 episodes in a row, and I was very intrigued. And there's a character called Dorian Gray, who is played by some guy called Reeve Carney. I don't know if I've seen him in anything else, but Dorian Gray. Yes, please. And yeah, I'm really, really intrigued about this series, and I can't remember why I told you this. I went off on a total tangent, and I can't remember why I've told you this. Why did I tell you this? I do feel like I might want to watch an episode of that tonight though, because I think there's like 8 episodes in the first series, and I'd like to get through the first series. There were only ever 3 series, so I'm really hoping that the last series doesn't end on a cliffhanger, because I will cry. I didn't bother to check that with him before I started watching this series, but I'm hoping it wraps up. But we've already met Frankenstein. Victor Frankenstein is his name in this. We've met Van Helsing, and we've met Dorian Gray. Still can't remember why I told you that. Anyway, in order to finish my Royal Readathon TBR, this is the only book I've got left, so this will be my priority for tonight. I will be starting A Threat of Shadows. I probably won't finish it by the end of tomorrow. I might... No, I'm going to start a new weekly vlog tomorrow. Yeah, ignore me. I was going to let this run over till tomorrow, but then I won't have a video for tomorrow. So let's just not do that, and let's just pretend that I didn't just ramble at you for a full 15 minutes chatting utter shit. I'm going to go finish... No, I'm not going to go finish. I'm going to go film and edit my Fairy Loot now. And I will speak to you all shortly when I update you on my final reading updates of this vlog. Hey, you're too close again. So, hello. We're coming in to wrap up. Wrap it up, wrap it up, wrap it up. So, have I read some more this evening? since I last updated you. Did I? No. I will just... This isn't the end of the readathon. There is tomorrow to go. So you're not going to find out if I've completed it and been successful until next week. So that's something to look forward to. However, I can say that this week I have started and finished Solitaire, City of Ashes, and I started Eve Evergreen, Semi-Magical Witch, that I dropped a book there. I have also started on my Kindle A Threat of Shadows. I started that today. I read like one chapter just so I can say that I started it, just in case I don't start it tomorrow. Because I'm trying to finish books tomorrow. And I've also started Lethal Bayou Beauty. So, as it stands at the moment, my TBR, on the whole, based on my TBR game, jar, thing, majiggy, and punishment situation, is not going to happen. I'm not going to get punished this month because I started all my books before the end of the month. Will I finish the books is another thing. I literally need to read this, and I'm still only 94 pages in. Once I get going and sit and chill and read, I can do that, but I've been, as always, procrastinating all night. I sat on Chloe Sprints and literally just didn't read for like, or do anything for the first couple of sprints. I made a brew, made something to eat, and then just scrolled through TikTok and chatted to people on Instagram. Like, I have a video to edit and I just decided not to. This is what I do and I don't know why I do it. And then I'm up till a stupid o'clock and then I'm like, oh well, I wanted to read tonight but I didn't have time. Well, you did. You just didn't use your time wisely because you're an idiot. So, yeah. I finished 2 books. I did start and Soft DNF Bone Chips. So there's that, and then obviously with the Crescent City, House of Sky and Breath, I substituted the Wrath Battle prompt for House of Sky and Breath. So this I used that for the familial prompt as well as the war prompt. So as long as I finish Eve Evergreen Semi-Magical Witch tomorrow, I will have successfully completed the Royal Readathon. I really want to successfully complete the Royal Readathon because it is the readathon for 2 of my closest friends. And I'm a completionist. 2 reasons why I need to finish this readathon. And 2 reasons why I want to finish my TBR. And I know people have said I don't need to do punishments. Because TBR is to be fun, really should be fun and stuff like that. The reason I do that is because it pushes me to try and finish my TBR. The reason why I set myself a TBR, even though I class myself as a mood reader, if I give myself a set of books to read, and then I can mood read between them, if that makes sense. And sometimes I do read outside my TBR. It's inevitable as a mood reader, that's what happens. But if I don't give myself that set of books to read, I won't read at all. I will sit and look at my shelves, or sit and look at TikTok and stuff, and I'll just scroll and then I won't bother picking up a book. So if I know that I've got set books for set things, yes, I still need to work on giving myself too much to do. I'm fully aware of this, but there are so many books I want to get in a month that if I just stuck to it properly I would, but my brain's like, ooh, you need to read this many books in a month. Let's see how many cool dances have been created on TikTok. Let's just scroll through Twitter and see what people are discussing today. It's a whole of social media. Social media is great when you've got stuff to do. Social media is not so great when you could just scroll for literal hours. But yeah, I do want to see if I manage my time better. I could do more things I want to do with my social media, like upload more on Instagram, spend more time taking photos, spend more time doing reels and TikToks for the books that I want to promote. I could do that if I stopped my procrastination station brain. But it is what it is, and I am really annoyed tonight as well. Sorry to end this vlog in a bit of a ranty, rambly piece of there. I thought I pre-ordered Book of Night, the signed edition, but I didn't process a freaking order, did I? I left it in the basket along with Twin Crowns signed edition and they're now both out of stock in the versions that I wanted. I can only get the Waterstones exclusive edition and then the different signed edition without the exclusive chapter of Twin Crowns because I'm a spanner and I forgot. So I need to sort that out, really, don't I? Because this is just, it's ridiculous. I did this with House of Sky and Breath, but actually in that case, I clicked on the wrong edition to check out. Whereas this time I did click on the right edition, I just forgot to check out. So, there's that. Anyway, it is what it is. We're just going to go with it. We're just going to deal with it. So, as far as my TBR on the whole from February is concerned, I've done it. I'm successful. I don't take any punishments. I do, however, have to roll over. I'm going to say roll over one book for now. Because I only have like 100 pages left of Lethal Bio Beauty. And I only have to finish Eva Evergreen Seven Magical Witch. If I can finish those two, I only have to roll over A Sweat of Shadows. But next month, starting on the 1st, on Tuesday, I will be starting the chonker that is Priory of the Orange Tree and also Plain Bad Heroines, I think, as Buddy reads. So, yes. And I did want to get the second book in the Ryan Cahill series so I could Buddy read that with Rosie and Danny, but I think I've got it on Audible, so I'm going to read it with my ears first. And then when I have the money, buy the book because it is still available on the book binding, but because it's hardback and it's indie, it's 25 quid. So, you know, there we go. Anyway, I'm going to head off, add this clip to my vlog, finish editing my vlog because I've only edited 20 minutes of it. I'm probably here for the rest of the night not read, but there we go. It is what it is. I am who I am. This is why you watch my vlogs. Pure chaos, as is my life. How do I adult? I have no idea. I'm going to go. I'll see you all on the morrow. Fingers crossed this video goes up on time. Will I sleep tonight? Questions. Honest questions. I will see you soon. Bye.